So the love that is you establish in your child becomes very precious thing. So the system of Sahaja Yoga is based on divine love, and it can only work when people are loving. If they love money, if they love power, if they love their reputation, they love this, love that, and not their own children or their families, then they are absolutely losing a very big part of the society, and God knows what's going to happen to these children if you do not have love for your children. In Sri Krishna's life, you can see various things he has shown. In his, you can say, in his epic or in his biography, if you see, you will find how many facets of life he has handled with such beauty. Then in his childhood, then he goes and kills the devil of Kansa. That too, how beautifully he does it, how he kills the people who are surrounding him, how he knows their secrets, how they can be killed, it shows complete brilliance and very beautiful organizing the whole thing. Now imagine one Krishna fought the whole army of that Kansa. How he must have done it? Because after all he is Virat, and all the powers that are of this all-pervading power are in his hands. He can do whatever he likes, he can play around as he likes, he can finish off anybody he wants, and it is so easy for him to manage all these things simultaneously. Then came his life when he became the king. When he became the king, he wanted, I should say, in a way that he wanted to establish people in dharma, and he needed the help of the 5 elements. So he made them into 5 ladies whom he married, so he has 5 wives. But there are 5 elements, part and parcel of his being. But he was Yogeshwara, absolutely detached in his yoga. But he had, for practical purposes, we can say, 5 wives. And there were 16,000 women who became his wives. These 16,000 women are nothing but his 16,000 powers. Because you know his chakras they have got 16 petals. And these 16 petals multiplied by the Viratas, 1,000 petals each. So it comes to 16,000 powers. So these 16,000 powers, when incarnated as women, were taken away by some horrible king, and he went there, fought that king, and brought these ladies. Now, even now it is so that even an old man has a young lady with him. People will never think that there is good relationship. They'll always think there must be something wrong. So he had to marry them, because he had to keep these ladies, so he married them. But mother's position is different, because mother can have 1,000 children. But poor man, even if he has one woman around him, everybody will say he is a bad person. So he had to marry all of them, so-called marriage. And these 16,000 powers stayed with him, by which he established our Vishuddhi Chakra. Now, when we have our Vishuddhi problems, we have to know what are the deities on both the sides and what were their qualities which are lacking in us. That's why we are suffering. Let's see the right side, Vishuddhi, when we catch. Sri Krishna's essence is sweetness, madhurya. Madhurya. And his power was Radha. Ra is energy, Dha is the one who has sustained the energy. And her power was, she was called as Ahlad. Ahlad means joy-giving qualities she had. So Sri Krishna's qualities were that he was Yogeshwara, so he was the witness, and sweetness. Now a person who shouts and screams and talks loudly and loses his temper in a very loud voice, or who speaks very loudly all the time, they all suffer from the right Vishuddhi. So one should understand that even when you have to scold somebody, you have to just say, what are you doing? Why are you doing like this? Otherwise, why did you do like this? Finished, right Vishuddhi, over. It's finished now. So for the right Vishuddhi, we use the mantra of Vithala and Rakhumai, these two persons. You see, it is very significant, that also. Because they say that